Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Finding Elizabeth, and today is Monday, January 25th, 2016. And look, I'm in my regular spot, but something's missing because it's moving time. And oh, look, there's cobwebs everywhere from where the pictures got taken down. And there's probably black smudges everywhere. So, anyway, this is the last week I think that you guys will see this spot. And the pictures are already gone because I move next Monday. And I think if I have internet, I'll make a video for my new house. So what's going on? This is my week 93 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. I started my weight loss process in January of 2014, 2 years ago, at 402 pounds. My hair's bugging me. My everything's bugging me. It's been a little bit of a moving, going all over the place day today. Anyway, started at 402 in January, had surgery April 14th, 2014 at 360.6 pounds. I didn't do a video last Monday because I had company, but I weighed in, I think, on Friday at 217 pounds. I didn't say that in my update, but I said it in my Take the Oath video. Yeah, 217 pounds last Monday. That's like way, 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 way over what I normally weigh. And what can I attribute that to? Well, to not weighing daily, which for me is a big accountability measure. I don't think I weighed the whole time everybody was here visiting. So not weighing daily, not eating enough protein, not probably eating enough calories, drinking a little but not a ton, getting a little bit off schedule with my exercise, and not taking my diuretic. Because when I get out of my normal routine, I get out of my normal routine all the way. So I was 217 on Friday. Guess what I am today? Which tells you that wasn't a real weight. 206.8 today. So that's down 10.2 pounds since Friday. Yeah, crazy. Need to take that diuretic. So that's a total weight loss since my highest weight of about 195 pounds. I've been looking at how much I've lost in the last year and the last month, and I may next week add in the last quarter, the last 3 months, because I just think it's important for me to be aware of those numbers. So in the last year, I've lost 28.4 pounds, which is not a lot, is it? That's like 2 pounds a month. Anyway, and I'm up 1.4 pounds since this time last month, which is also not good. Not good. But anyway, I'm feeling way more on track. That 217 number scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I've been doing pretty good. I think I got back on track on either Friday or Saturday. I have gotten over 60 grams of protein every day since then. Every day except for one day, I have had at least 64 ounces of water. One day I only had 56. I worked out with Brandon on Saturday. I walked to the beach on Sunday. And today I started my half marathon training with a run this morning, and I will see Brandon tomorrow. So exercise is back on track, protein's back on track, water's back on track, carbs are still too high, and I did not keep my commitment about not drinking, as anybody who saw The Naked Truth last night may have noticed. Anyway, but I'm feeling good. I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling more in control. Oh, and I've also been tracking in MyFitnessPal, which I haven't been doing, and I think pretty much my calories have been between 1,000 and 1,200, which is good, and that I even know that because I'm tracking. Who knew? And I've been taking all of my meds and my vitamins every day, and I had not been taking my vitamins and calcium for a really long time. So I'm feeling back on track. I had a really great workout with Brandon on Saturday. I posted a video of it. If you didn't see it, it's on the channel if you want to go back and see it. But it was very cool. Every week he does a new workout. And the workout, and one of his things behind it is you time yourself and you see how you improve. So the one for Saturday, he had done before I got there with some of the guys he works out with in like 9.5 minutes. So he modified it slightly for me, but not hugely, a little bit. But I did it in 9 minutes, and it was hard, and I felt really good. And it's actually a workout I can do at home, except for the ropes, but he had suggested wall push-ups instead of that. So I may actually do that on the days that I'm running. So I'm planning on 3 days run-walking intervals and 3 days with Brandon for the most part. With the move, it's probably going to be sketchy for the next couple of weeks because of the move, but that's the general plan. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. I know last week I was having all kinds of body issues about how my loose skin looked and how big I felt and whatever. I think a lot of that had to do with the bloating, because I'm feeling better about it now, or just like my emotional headspace. Whatever. I got to see meet Nirvana in person this week, which was really awesome. She posted a video from when we were together. She is just, I mean, I always thought she was delightful from her videos, but she is truly delightful and such a sweet person. And I had so much fun with her and her mother-in-law, who is a kick in the pants for sure. I introduced her mother-in-law to Tinder. I introduce everybody to Tinder. It's kind of my thing. Yeah. So met Nirvana, hung out. We went out to dinner in San Bernardino, Santa Monica, Hermosa Beach, somewhere like that. Santa Barbara? San Bernardino? Santa Monica? I don't know. Anyway, wherever we went to this Cuban restaurant that I go to actually quite a bit because it's about a halfway point between where I live and LA. So we went there. It was lovely. Went back to our hotel room. We got naked because that's what weight loss surgery patients do. Tried on clothes, compared our loose skin, blah, blah, blah. You know, if you're a weight loss surgery patient, how that goes. So what else is going on? Let's see. Oh, I went. So this was funny. I think I mentioned last week maybe that I was going to go back to therapy on a consistent basis, which I haven't done in a long time. I had post-weight loss surgery, I went like once a month, and then just because of travel and different things, it was getting further and further in between. And what I realized is that I need therapy. I'm in like a new part of my life, working on something new, which is relationships. And I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in terms of how I handle relationships and just like dealing with old patterns. And I don't know. It's funny, I was talking to my therapist about this today, that I heard in a lecture I was listening to that romantic relationships are the PhD of relationships, and a lot of times people want to do well there when they haven't gone to, high school or graduate school. And I really feel like I have made that progression. When I initially started going to therapy, it was about my relationship with myself, my relationship as a mom. I worked on that really hard and had huge strides. Don't think I would have ever even thought I deserved weight loss surgery if I had not have done that. Then over the past couple years, really since, it started a little bit before weight loss surgery, but really since my relationship with my family has really grown. I feel like I have excellent relationships with both of my parents now in a way that I don't know that I've ever had, which is great. I have these new friendships from the weight loss surgery community that are just so incredible with these, really amazing men and women who are not only, fun, smart, entertaining people, but they're very caring and nurturing and there for me and listen to me when I'm being crazy, and I really appreciate it, just so you know. But so now it's time to work on the romantic relationship stuff, and I have a lot of baggage around that. So going back to therapy, going to probably be going twice a week. Until I get moved, I'm going once a week. But after that, I think I'm going to try to hit it twice a week. Having gone to psychoanalysis 4 days a week, I sort of feel like 1 day a week, just barely, you're just catching them up on what's been going on. But anyway, what was funny, I was really stressed out this weekend for a couple reasons. One is because of this move. I'm moving next Monday. I left everything till pretty much the last minute. I have not packed a whole lot. I'm downsizing. Here I have 3 bedrooms and a big garage that is packed full of stuff, and I'm moving into a 2-bedroom without a garage. So obviously I'm getting a storage unit, but I'm having to get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm having to do a lot of stuff. I put it off till the very last minute. And I sort of hit overwhelmed with that yesterday and was feeling very, just very alone in doing it. But my son came today. He's been really helpful. But I've been a little stressed out. It was really funny today. My son was getting ready to go somewhere, and I said, I'm probably not going to be here when you get back. I'm going to go to therapy. And he's like, oh, you haven't been to therapy in a while. I'm like, no, I haven't. He's like, good choice, Mom. That just cracked me up. It's like one of the millions of reasons that I love him. But he's right. That was a good choice, Mom. I'm at the point where I do need to go back to therapy. And it was so helpful today to go see my therapist, who's known me for, I guess, when I first went to see her, my son was 12. He's 19 now. So for 7 years, I've been working with her at various degrees. And number one is because she so knew where I came from. I mean, so knew where I came from because she met me at my very lowest of lows. Getting feedback from her on my changes is really incredible. But I went in there feeling kind of down on myself because I feel like I've been, I don't know, just having a lot of anxiety around my relationship, having a lot of overwhelm around moving, feeling like I'm being pulled in a million directions, and just not feeling very, like I've been handling things very well. But she pointed out some ways in which, I mean, I know I've changed tremendously, but she pointed out some things I'm doing psychologically that made me feel good. Number one is recognizing my behaviors when I'm doing, when I'm getting anxious over stupid things, or when I'm catastrophizing things, or when I'm responding from like more of a childish place. It's like, now you recognize that. I mean, you recognize it at the most within like 12 hours, but usually pretty quickly. And what else did she point? That I'm able to stand up to myself. I'm able to hear, not necessarily criticism, but I'm able to hear feedback that is not always perfect without it, kind of pushing me down to my knees and thinking, oh my God, you're worthless if that's the case. But realizing that I'm allowed to make mistakes. I don't have to be perfect. And the people in my life are going to forgive me when I make those mistakes because I have the right people in my life now. Oh, wow. Amazing. And what else? And just sort of realizing my worth, standing up for that, setting some boundaries, and reaching out to other people, to her, to my friends, whenever I'm, spinning a little bit. So I felt really good. I mean, leaving therapy, I felt really good. It's like, okay, yes, I'm a work in progress, but that's okay. At least I'm working on it. I mean, she said, what did you used to do when you were trying to stave off anxiety or fear about relationships or whatever? It's like, what would I do? I would eat, and I would isolate, and I would sit in front of the TV and watch, hours and hours of TV, laying on the couch eating ice cream, and not see people, other than my son for weeks at a time. And that's not what I do anymore. So that's good. Anyway, that's all I have this week. Wish me good luck with my move. I wanted to let everybody know we're having an extra special Naked Truth this Wednesday night with Dr. Katzen. He's going to do a monthly show with us. We're going to be talking about people traveling for plastic surgery. So if you have questions related to that, do please let me know. And then this Sunday, we're going to have Jamie, I can't remember, VSG Betty, who is going to be our guest. You guys may not know her. Some of you who are newer in the community, she hasn't made videos for a while, but I will post her information on the Naked Truth and on my website. And I just really love you guys. Oh, and last night's Naked Truth was so fun. Everybody was so interactive, and if only Scotty could have heard what we were talking about, it would have been a really great show. Yeah, anyway. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you next week. Bye.